from Hard Rock Stadium. This will make it into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
And an early how do you do right there as they're going to bury him in the backfield. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. 2nd down.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Escaping the pressure right. That's complete. Hits Carson out of the backfield. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 12 yards there and a 1st down. Out of the gun. Here's Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And a great return as he takes this up just shy of the 45. They may have thrown the interception, obviously less than ideal, but I think they also sent a message that they're going to push the ball downfield in this one.
Yeah, not afraid to take their shots right away, huh? What was that, like a 9-9-9 route? 9 meaning go?
This is intercepted. Picked off by DJ Reed. And they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. Wilson, the Seahawks take over now 1st and 10 at their own 22. After the interception, here's Wilson. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Brandon Jones picking it off. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
Intercepted. The Dolphins take over 1st and 10.
After the turnover, it's Tua. Almost able to intercept it. That's one he would have liked to have held on to on this first drive. Instead, 2nd down. Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Every offense tells you they want to come out and start fast. That's not unusual at all. But this group, they've yet to get much rolling through their first 2 drives. It looks like they have to give up the football again after this one.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They run for it with Breida. And this is going to come up well short as they stop him on 4th down. A surprising move to go for it predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off. And the Seahawks, they'll get the football back in outstanding field position. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Chris Carson, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
Throwing again. Wilson. That's complete into the hands of Carson. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. A good pickup there, 21 yards. An inaugural trip to the red zone here for the Seahawks. They've got it 1st and goal at the 6. Rolling to his right. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown.
Seattle.
A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Seahawks have taken a first-quarter lead. So a quarterback scramble, certainly a pass play, but he saw something, tucked it, and got in the end zone.
A lot of quarterbacks, when they scramble, they're scrambling to create more time to throw the ball downfield. In this situation, as you noted, he tucked it and took off. Great play by him.
Now this will make it into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. 1st down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover.
He was taken down.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on third down here. And the trick play doesn't work. Good reaction there defensively, and it'll be fourth down. Now the old pass completion for no gain, not something you want to call up out of the playbook too often.
Yeah, most offensive coordinators don't have that on their play sheet, so they've got to go back and scramble after this one. But right now, with what they're telling receivers about making sure you take care of the ball in open field, sometimes the fighting for extra yardage doesn't come as a result. That and good tackling can lead to no yards gained.
Oh, that was dangerous. Throw it into coverage, almost picked, but instead they'll keep it on second down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
2 to throw again. That'll be complete to Breida. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
It's complete to Grant. There he goes left side. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Jakeem Grant, 63 yards. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from tying up this football game. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts. All right, because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
This will make it into the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Wilson after the play. Buying time to his left. He's going to take off with it. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. It'll be a gain of 11. And it'll give him a fresh set of downs. 7-7, our score after 1.
It's the end of the first quarter, with the score tied 7-7.
Now Wilson on first down. Dancing to his left. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And incomplete. Crisis averted. Almost picked. Instead, second down. To throw again. Wilson flushed out right. He goes right back to Metcalf, this time complete. And he's finally taken down, but not before he reaches the 14. It's a big play there for Seattle. 41 yards. Flush to his right. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off inside the 5. And he'll go down inside the 15 at his own 13-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
The 28-yard line.
Looking to pass. Tua. And he fires one incomplete.
I would say it'd probably be a good idea for him to reintroduce himself to his receivers at the half because they're definitely on different wavelengths. But I also don't advocate waiting that long. Next series before you get out there. Hey, let's get together, guys. Let's get this thing moving.
Tua once again here on 2nd and 10. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Jaron Reed muscles his way in for the sack.
22-yard line.
On 3rd and long, it's Tagovailoa looking deep downfield. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway. Tua now on first down. Escaping the pressure right. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. Back to the air on 2nd down. Tagovailoa brought in over the middle by Grant. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 25-yard line. 15 yards on the play. First down. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Now left side on the swing pass. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
It's a
The first down screen pass, good for 5.
On the Seahawks' 20-yard line.
To his throw, going to find his running back, Breida. Oh, now Breida loses it, and the Seahawks have picked it up. There he goes, right side. And they bring this one back. It's a fumble recovery and a Seattle touchdown. Oh, backbreaker. That'll drive the coach, the offensive coordinator, just crazy. You get it all the way down there in the red zone, can't capitalize. Instead, they go the other way on the fumble return for a touchdown.
How about the aggressiveness of the defense, though? They're not about to just fall on a fumble, are they? Scoop and score is their motto, and they just did it.
And the Dolphins are going to recover. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
They'll roll him out right. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. It'll be a gain of 9, and that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. Trying to lay one up deep. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Thus far, they have been able to move the line of scrimmage very well in the running game. Almost felt like they said in the huddle, can you guys pass protect? Let's take a big shot downfield. Didn't get it on that one, but they may come back to it again.
For the Dolphin field goal, a 58-yard attempt.
And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of leg behind it. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now, seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. They'll run the screen with Carson. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. A good pickup there, 26 yards. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. Final play of the half. It's Wilson eluding the pressure right. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. So that PI call will give him one more play.
And it'll be an untimed play as well. Now the half will end after this one, unless there's another defensive penalty.
He's on for the field goal, a 31-yard attempt.
And this has no chance. It's no good. Well wide to the left. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these 2 teams as we come back for this second half. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. A gutsy call there. Yea's at the locker room with a lead. Tried the onside kick. It didn't work.
And you just wonder what the gain was there. They're already in the lead. They were in control of the game. They may have given momentum now to their opponent and maybe kick-started things going in the opposite direction.
Rita on the carry.
Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Breida. Not much there. Maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40.
He's tackled at the...
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature in the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
Out of the gun on 3rd down. Here's Tua. Over the middle, complete. It's Grant. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Tua now on 1st down. And he'll go underneath here to Breida. Call it a gain of 5, and it'll be 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the Seahawks' 22-yard line.
From the gun, it's Tua. And he loses the football a 2nd time. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think that you take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out.
Sliding out of the pocket. He's going to look deep for more. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. David Moore, the intended target, and it's 3rd down.
That was an interesting... outside the pocket. I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Eric Rowe that time able to knock that pass away.
Brings up 4th down.
Wilson in the offense not coming off the field. They're going for it on 4th. Here we go on 4th with Wilson. And he's got Lockett. Tyler Lockett. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. Well, 1st and goal, and defensively, all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. Again, Wilson. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Chris Carson there to make the grab. And the Seahawks find a way to stretch their lead. Pete Carroll in that familiar hands-on knees pose. His guys will go for 2 here. Flushed out right. And he will get into the end zone. So the lead stretches from 9 up to 11.
21. Dolphins 10. Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
And on the return, the Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
Like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, I just kept using it.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. They'll set up a screen for Breida. So mark off the yardage for roughing the passer.
And I've seen this before. On a screen pass, not only are you rushing the passer, you're rushing him deeper than normal. And I think a little frustration kicks in at the end. You're going to hit him anyway when you shouldn't.
On first down, Tagovailoa. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Jakeem Grant, his second touchdown of the night. And the Dolphins able to get this back within a touchdown. He put quite a bit of air underneath that touchdown pass. Of course, we knew that he had the strong arm.
That part was easy. You can see that throughout his college career. But what you want to know about a rookie is when the pressure's on, can you throw with touch? He just did right there. And boy, it was pretty.
Dolphins 18.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Taken about 7 yards deep. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10. Flush to his right. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
A good action to this point in the third quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Wilson. A quick target here. Complete to Metcalf. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
And the Seahawks.
Now Wilson. Oh, now he'll try and chuck it deep left side. And that is incomplete. The intended receiver was DK Metcalf, but it'll be 2nd down.
Incomplete. Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
2nd and 10 now. Wilson. He'll find Metcalf. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Steps away to his left. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And it's a big turnover there on the final play of the quarter. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. A golden opportunity for them now following the interception. They need to try to at least get 3. Obviously, a touchdown puts them in a much more secure position. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down. He's certainly been a huge factor in this one. He's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the first.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him, double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now. And they'll get him down after after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Going to the air. Tagovailoa. Going right side here, and that's complete. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 24-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 24.
On first down, here's Breida. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Off of play action. Tagovailoa steps away. He's going to take off with it. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Tagovailoa going to try and throw on 3rd down. Got an open man. It's Washington. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Play action. Now it's Tua. He'll buy some time right. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
A tackle made by Jordan Brooks. A pickup of 2.
On the delay, here's Breida. And he'll be stopped up after only a couple of yards as he gets it down to the 5.
Breida, the ball carrier.
That run didn't get very far, and I think when you're looking at his dimensions, he's a little bit on the smaller side. He's counting on the big guys up front to escort him in, and they couldn't create any kind of space for him, could they?
Yeah, didn't get the push they needed. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Likely the play of the game here, trailing in the final quarter and going for it on 4th and goal. They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Snags it for the pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Those INTs all sting, but you throw one in the red zone, I think especially as a rookie, maybe it stings a little bit more.
I think what you're saying is they don't all count the same, do they? Right? Interceptions in the red zone that you've given up points now, those are precious, so you have to learn from those and in a hurry.
And he's got a 1st down as he's going to be taken down, but a very nice pickup there just in front of the 2-minute warning. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Escaping the pressure right. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And he took the ball off course. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Throwing now is Wilson. That's complete into the hands of Carson. And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. He's at the 30.
That's what it is, baby. That's what it is.
All the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. Chris Carson, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Seahawks add on to their lead. All right, now the Seahawks face a big 2-point conversion attempt. Here's Wilson, eluding the pressure right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Tried to roll out and make a play outside of the pocket, but couldn't get it done.
When you don't have a lot of space for your receivers to operate, and down there it's really condensed when you're snapping the ball from the 2-yard line, rolling out, you extend a play, but you don't necessarily open up better avenues for people. And on that play, there's just nowhere to go with the ball, and you end up getting sacked.
And he gets up near the 25 to about the 24 before going out of bounds. 1st down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
Going down the middle, and it's complete. 8th catch for him now. He's been a big factor, and it's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Back to throw is Tua. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And incomplete on the deep ball. Devontae Parker, the intended receiver, but it's going to be second down.
It's second down and 10.
Here's a toss right side for Breida. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. Tagovailoa looking to throw it. And that is incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Tua on fourth down. And that is caught. He's got his running back downfield. And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages. Well, I think, and correct me if I'm wrong, but his top two options were not available on that throw, so he went the safe route. Worked out pretty well.
It's like you were in the pocket. How about you going through the progressions like that? What a lot of offenses say, touchdown to check down. Look downfield first, bring it back to the line of scrimmage. Not easy for a rookie to do. Oftentimes they get one look, and they make their decision off of that. He went through three. That was impressive.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Now this will make it into the end zone. And he'll conserve whatever time he can as they'll opt to bring it out to the 25-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And still 2 timeouts defensively, but even if they choose to use those, 3 kneel downs should be enough to get out of here with a victory.
And that's exactly what's being stated into the head coach's headset. Oftentimes they have a guy upstairs who monitors this at the end of the game. A little clock management 101.
And we've got a timeout. 9 seconds remaining. Oh, Wilson going to throw. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And he's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that one should just about put a capper on this game. So a little icing on the cake there before the clock gets all zeros.
What a way to finish things off. Exactly what you want. Not much time and a touchdown to put things away.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Now on the return, oh no, the ball is loose. And that will write a finish to this ball game.